Hello everyone, my name is Valerie Merchant. Welcome to my channel again today. Today I'm going to do a craft room tour of my craft room. Okay, I'm looking at my craft room from my living room, and so here we go. Let's go inside. This used to be a dining room. Well, actually it never was a dining room. It's too small to be a dining room, so that's the reason I made it into my craft room, because I can't get the size table in here that I want. And since this is a small apartment, small dining room, so I had to make some use out of it. So here we go. Turning to my right here, it's my table here, and I have my printer there, and over here is my laptop. And this table right here underneath is my art papers, my watercolor papers, my mixed media papers. Down here on the bottom is my stash papers. Let me see, get you in a little close. My stash papers with my Tim Holt wallflower. Let me see. My which one is this? I think it's DCW. That's not DCW. There it is right there. Duh. My color box paper, design papers, and the pictures that you see on it is the papers that's inside the paper stash. I have a bunch of those up under here. That's what those are. Alright, straighten up. Sorry about that. When I make sudden movement, things tend to get a little blurry, so I gotta move a little slow. Okay, right there is my compendium of curiosity books. I got all three from Tim Holt. And let me see, that's my balcony out there. Let me see, that's a window. And right here is my paint set. All my paints, my what is these, decor art paints, my what do you call this, what's this, cream, what, how you pronounce it? You know what I mean, right there, coat paint. And that's what's all down in here. I got two big boxes of paint, and on this side here I have I have some art papers there, a lot of folders with different kind of papers in it. That blue folder right there have my stencils in it, and I also have some stencils right here in the back right here. And this right here is my Dilutions journal that I've been working on, and I'm going to give you a I'm going to do a journal flip, a Dilutions journal flip when I get through getting this done. I think you're gonna like it. Okay, that's right there. I'll put that right there. And these are other folders with papers and canvas sheets, and move this out of the way. I have some more stencils over here, honeycomb stencils, the really big stencils are right there. Down in here I have the drawers right there, and in here it's a bunch of papers and stuff that I work with when I'm making my art journal page, or cards and stuff like that. These are Tim Holt paper pieces that I use, and I have flowers and stuff, so when I want to make cards somewhere down the road I can be able to do that. And these are some butterflies, and let me see, more Tim Holt paper clips and stuff that I can use. My distress tools, what do you call these again, blending tools with the blending sponges. I got the round ones, and I got some of the square ones here. And I got quite a bit of stuff in here. Whole lot of stuff down in that drawer there. Sorry. I don't have the best quality camera, but okay. Right here are my stamps. Right here are my stamps. I have some Tim Holtz stamps there, and a lot of other different kinds of stamps, and Inkadoo stamps, and yeah, all that's in here is a bunch of stamps. Right there's my Martha Stewart scoreboard, and right here, down here is my ATC gun folders, more folders, letters, Tim Holt, what do you call this again? This is my Tim Holt grunge paper, and all kinds of wonderful stuff down here. More folders with things in them. I'll show you those in the near future. Down here I have paints, my Tim Holt tissue tape paper is down here below. Down here is more paint, and I have Collage Podge. It's kind of dark in this corner from where it's at. I got some Collage Podge down here, and let me see, get back up here, and in this here drawer here, I can get it to straighten up. Come on, Nelly, straighten up. There we go. We got some score tape, some metal tape, Scotch tape, and I have dies and stuff down in there. Okay, and why am I going blurred all of a sudden? Coming over this way, I have this is my work table right here, and right here I have my heat gun. The little blue purple thing right there is my heat gun. That little small box have my tags and my index papers in there, and the one next to it have my markers, pens, pencils, box cutters, Sharpie, paint pens, and in this one here, little block right here, I have those red and blue bottles are molding paste. I have my Tim Holtz teeny attachers. These are ink pads right here, and inside I have some glues and my letter, the small letter stamps there, baby wipes at the top, and over here that's the alcohol for cleaning my stencils, and over here I have distress stains and distress paint. That's what's right there. And over here is my Tim Holt, oh gosh, seriously, my Tim Holt dies. And I also have some Sizzix dies in here as well. I have Sizzix dies as well. And I have some Tim Holt, my Tim Holt alterations, the little thingies here. That's here as well. And on the top, some glues and perfect pearls, blending tools, Tim Holt, Tim Holt distress stamp pads. Down here I have my over here I have my StazOn inks. I have my archival inks, and right here on the end here, right here, let me see if I can get in there. This is my Versamark inks, and that's anything from pop-up stickers to labels to those little labels that Tim Holt has. And on this here side I have all my let me see if I can come in a little bit more. Not that much. On this side I have my Dilugence ink. Down here are my Dilugence ink. And I also have some Heidi Swapp Spray Shine. And I have some Right here, some Tattered Angels and some glossy accents. That's more Heidi Swap. And over here in this here box is more Perfect Pearls and my Tim Holt stencils on that ring right there, that jump ring. Over here, washi tape, more the Dewdrops, those Dewdrops, Versa Magic Dewdrops, glitter, Lumiere, I forget how, I don't know how you pronounce that, right there, Lumieres. I have a bunch of those, and stickles. Down here is my Mod Podge and gesso. On this shelf down here is my, in that corner there is my gelatos. Oh, sorry, my little gelatos there. And put that back together there. And right here are my embossing folders. My embossing folders. And on this here side are my stencils, Crafters Workshop stencils. I have a lot of those here. Okay, a lot of Crafters Workshop stencils. Over here is my Ink of Gold, Distress Crackle texture paste. At the top is my portfolio oil pastels. Over here, that's a picture that I put together my on canvas. And right here is my Martha Stewart punches. Right here, my corner punch. Right here is my Spectrum Noir markers on the bottom. Paint pens, metallic markers, Sharpies, gel pens, a couple of Copic markers, and this one here is my Faber-Castell pitted pens, the small ones. Over here is my embossing powders. Down here on the bottom is my stamp blocks. All my stamp blocks. Those are embellishments. Bling blings. Clear embossing powders. Let me see. On this side I have my crocodile. Staples and binders, and this one here is a watercolor paper, a small pad, my stylus. Over here on this side I have a bunch of flowers in a jar, and over here is the mini pack of paper stash mini packs. Some Martha Stewart molds that you can use, clay molds, and let me see, Martha Stewart clay molds. And over here is where I put my little, this is what I have my charcoal pencil in that I use to do my shades with. And over here it's just a corner with a lot of little doodads in it. It has everything in it from stencils to let me see, stencils to rub-on stickers, rub-ons, to Tim Holt journaling tickets. A lot of little things in here. Kind of some of every little thing. Up here at the top I have my distress markers, all these here on this side. And over here are other markers too. They're like the stress markers, but they just have a different name. They're called stamp markers, obviously. Right here is my femoral clay. And I got a few of those, not a lot, for my femoral clay. Over here is my Faber-Castell Big Pitted pens. My Sharpie fluorescent pens. You know, the really high colors. What do you call it? Fluorescent. Can't think of the name of it right now. Well, the ones that's really, really bright and bold, those colors. Neons. That's the word I'm looking for, neons. Another Martha Stewart punch. And that is a picture that I put together. And there's one there. And there's another picture right there. And right here is some more stamps. More stamps, paint brushes, another picture that I painted, and that's also a picture that I put together. There's one there. And right here, coming down, I have more stamps. Magazines. These are canvases, books. That Movie Edit Pro, I gotta get that going. My sewing machine. Down up under here are papers, and that box right there have paint and stuff in, and paper scraps. Up under this table here, you have my Big Shot and my pad and stuff for my Big Shot, and that's a box of more stamps, and I have some storage things down here on the bottom. And that's my craft room. And this is a short video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, that's my kitchen. Whoop. And coming around here, that's my living room. And yeah, this is my craft room. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I know it's kind of short, but I just wanted to give you a quick tour of what my craft room looked like. Let me go back. What my craft room looks like, where I sit down and do my work at. Like I said, that's my work table. Let me zoom in. That's my workstation there. And this is the way it looks from afar. Oh, and by the way, just wanted to mention, sorry, that's my TV, y'all. I should have turned that down a little bit. Right here, I wanted to mention that all my stuff, my cubby holes I have here and my shelves, everything is made out of cardboard, if you all haven't already noticed that. I kind of don't have the money to get, well, I could, but I'm being cheap. So I'm being cheap as opposed to just buying the stuff. I just rather just get my supplies and just make the stuff out of cardboard to store it, because I'm being cheap. I'm just being honest. I'm being cheap, and maybe somewhere down the road I'll be able to get the real stuff. But right now, I like what I have now. I like the way it's put together. I like the way I have everything in its own place. I think it looks nice. It works for me, and I might keep it like this for some time. We'll see in the future. Okay, so that's my craft room tour. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll be back with another video. Okay, thank you all for watching, and you have a nice day. Okay, see you in a future video. Okay, bye bye.